Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. How you doing?
Hey, what's good? What's good?
If we beat all
Yeah.
these charges, the lawsuit against the state marshals, against the state and the BCSO and the LSPD, 3 separate lawsuits.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we'll make a lot of money. We'll get $1 million from each one of them. They're requesting
Jesus
2.5
Christ.
from me. I'm gonna request the same from them. Probably gonna request
Each.
more. Probably gonna request double. Yeah, probably that. Yeah, probably each. Wouldn't mind getting my hand on 7.5 mil. Break you
Yep.
off like 1-2 million.
Me and Ajax were going over the stuff, but but the latest thing to keep in mind that I have a feeling they're gonna block Ajax from talking during the case.
Why would they
The
do
whole
that?
paralegal thing. Well, they're saying that there's a whole new process to be a paralegal. Not anybody can just be a paralegal apparently now. It's not just picking somebody up under pick somebody up under a lawyer and calling them
Oh, that's what
paralegal.
it always was.
Well, apparently there's a process. What is that process? I don't know. Adams was the one that wrote it. So I was like, okay, sure. Then you guys should be able to tell me what the process is to at least get them through, right? Well, I'm trying to figure that out. And that was Hallow talking. He's going to try to figure out and get more direction because, that's what they told them. And then we turn around and then he was like, well, from what I figured out, Weiss and McNee should be able to sort you guys out. I just spoke to Weiss, and he said, "Yeah, there's not actually a fleshed out program in writing yet. It was just whatever Adams came up with before he left, but it was never implemented. There's no
Okay,
official
so
reports about it.
what? So then they're just making stuff up then on the docket. You should call them out for that shit.
Yep. Well, I'm probably gonna have a personal conversation with Hollow about it. Probably talk to him
Well, what did he
because,
say?
well, he said he was trying to figure it out, and he said Weiss and McNee should be able to fix it up for you guys.
Well, then how can one of my
So
goddamn legal representatives be barred from responding on my behalf and on your behalf on the docket?
oh, the docket stuff isn't the issue. It's more so of like in the courtroom itself is going to be the issue because that's like with the dockets, whatever, right? Like anybody act like an email warrior on the docket, as we've seen with Sparks. It's more so of handling basically the courthouse kung fu with the back and forths, and I think they're trying to silence him from doing that
Oh yeah, I know
because from
Angel
what it
hates his
sounds like,
ass.
I mean, did you see how fast she denied his to be reinstated with his
No.
bar license? Look in the closed section, and she replied within 3 minutes. Request denied. No such mechanisms you're requesting exists. Bar licenses are a privilege, not a right. You can't call people and expect to be an attorney here,
Wait,
even
hold on.
though
So, where's that at? Is that under pending and
it's in the
open
closed.
cases?
It's in the closed section. She closed it immediately. Denied it off the rip.
I call people retards all the time, and I was an attorney.
Well, Soze's in the Marshals, and he's called plenty of them enough before the Constitution was remade, and during his treason hearing. He's called Bones a couple times,
Yeah, Bones is a special kind of dumbass.
So I don't know. There's a lot of double standards, obviously, but it seems based on how Hollow was reacting and how Weiss is being told that he's waiting for direction from above. It seems that if Hollow's waiting for direction and the guy below him is waiting for direction above him, then there's only one person that's really dictating this whole paralegal thing.
So what's going on with the whole process? I thought we were gonna put like, what was it? A conjunction on her power? I can't. A junction? What was it? What was it? What were we calling it?
The injunction or something,
Yeah,
or
an injunction on her, on Angel, and I thought we were gonna be going for some like, I noticed that we haven't. Did
I'm
Nino
not
pull
sure
the
who was supposed
plug
to
on
be.
it?
Yeah, the injunction stuff. I thought somebody. I thought somebody else was to handle it, but I don't think we ever decided who would do it.
I think we're gonna have to do it.
Okay.
I think I need to think of a. I need to. All right, so I got a plan. Do we know when this pre-trial bullshit is gonna happen?
Not until Peters posts his availability,
Oh, he still hasn't
because
done
he's
that,
only.
has he?
No, he hasn't.
I haven't posted mine either. I'm just gonna put I'm available. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Ajax Whitehawk got request denied. Not such. No such mechanisms you are requesting exist. Bar licenses are a privilege, not a right. You can't call people retards and expect to be an attorney here. I don't know why that bothers me a little bit. People call me shit all the time.
Well, I mean, she has a marshal that's used it plenty of times before his terrorism charges were vacated.
Yep, that's my dad.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wait, It's in your. It was in your name during the ballot. Yeah, I
Yep.
forgot.
Yep. That's my dad. Yeah, that's one of my dads.
And so why are they still a marshal? If that's the the standard that she's using then.
Ah, fuck if. Listen, we can't begin to understand what's going on with that body of government because they don't even understand. Yeah, I mean they're the type of people that you ever play board games as a kid.
A little bit.
Yeah, they're the type of people that keep on changing the rules so that they can always win. Yeah, in Angel's mind, she believes she can do no wrong. There's no convincing her of anything.
Hmm. If they're gonna go this deep, I'm gonna see if we could fit. I'm gonna ask both the Atlases to join as well. I mean, Roman's part of it. It's just he hasn't officially joined it yet on the docket, but might even ask Grace to hop in too.
Yeah, just make sure that they're aware that you're in charge.
Yeah.
And that if they want to do things, it has to go through you. You're the one that has like a grand plan. Ajax told me that you guys picked apart the case and feel really confident that we can beat pretty much everything.
Yeah. I'm hoping is he around right now?
He was
Hoping he was
around
gonna
earlier.
come.
I talked to him up at the pit stop.
Okay. He told me he was gonna be around starting around this time, hopefully, because there's a lot of things that we kind of looked over, right? I guess I'll talk about the piece that I found out, or at least read through the legislation, which is in the statute of limitations legislation, there is a clause in there where it allows them to reference older materials within a search warrant. However, they have to basically talk about its relevance and justify why they need to use the um those specific
And it was never granted
instances.
because there was nothing granting that information was going to be
Yeah,
applicable.
and
They just kind of did it.
yeah, and there is a if I hold on, let me pull. There is also the part, like you said, a granting. Such justifications are subject to judicial review and approval. It was never approved for them to use it. They never, in fact, if you look at the specific search warrant that they showed to a justice, or not justice, a judge, which would be McNee,
Better get that
they didn't.
doorbell.
Oh god damn it. Well, I'll leave you with this for now while I think about that tree
Yeah, you
over
just
there.
go ahead and you take care of your shit.
Yeah.
Ding dong. Yeah, I don't know when the case stuff will happen. I'm curious.
Well, that was anyways, so yeah, they didn't get the approval process for any of the evidence that they introduced that were out of statute of limitation. The way they used in the search warrant, they said we found 10 guns, but never alluded to how they could justify that or where they found it from, and they didn't even reference any of them. Made a
Damn,
bunch
they
of
really fucked
conjecture.
this shit up, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, this is great. They royally fucked everything up. This is so good.
And then Nino also pointed out that they're using 3 guns so they used a gun that they didn't find recently. I thought it was like, the 2 guns they said they found that you had it in possession for like a same amount of time or a same amount of period or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, so we found the overlap, but the gun that they used as an example for the overlap wasn't one of the 2 guns that they recovered in the past 30 days. It was some random gun that they found from some random report that said one of the guns that they recovered, you had in possession with another gun from April when it was legal to have multiple weapons.
Wait, what?
Yeah, look at the serial numbers of the 2 guns and then read down at the end of the search warrant, read that serial number again. Read those 2 serial numbers again. You'll realize there's an A and B there's a serial number A and a serial number B. And then when you read the end of the warrant, it's going to be serial number C and serial number B.
Is that the one written in the obnoxious yellow text?
Yes.
So you mean they reference 2 firearms and then they reference 2 separate firearms?
Yes.
How did the judge just not catch this?
They referenced a 3rd firearm that had nothing to do with the 2 that they recovered. So basically,
wait, why did they reference it?
To show, because they try to retroactively impose the current gun legislation on you. They said because you had these 2 guns, which one of them was taken in, so they found a serial number that started with an A, and then another one that started with whatever. We'll just call them. They found serial number A and serial number B.
Do you think that Hallow's on our side?
Hmm.
Or do you think he's trying to manipulate us and Angel's really puppeting the strings from behind the scenes. I guess we'll see what happens in this
If that's
pre-trial
the
hearing.
case, if that's the case, I don't think he would have went against the Marshals on the Marco Frey case.
Wait, what do you mean he went against the Marshals on the Marco Frey case?
He ruled against them.
Really?
Tyler Sparks lost against. Oh wait, were you there when I told Nino and everybody about it? He took the fruit of the poisonous tree argument from Moose Knuckles, and basically invalidated the entire warrant that the Marshals are pushing on them.
So he might be on our team.
Yeah, at least we'll say he's fair. But there are evidence that you know, he's still kind of in a limbo phase with the way Angel might be pushing things, because based on my conversation with him and Weiss about the paralegal thing, seems like he was told to just have me to talk to Weiss and McNee about it. But then Weiss just told me that the process, you know, he's still waiting for the justices to tell him what to do. And if Hollow was first, you know, figuring out what to do and then figured something out and told me to work with Weiss and them, then it seems like the one dictating it would be, well,
Angel.
Yep.
Seems like they're starting to wise up, huh?
A little bit.
That's good. I can't wait to see Angel lose everything. That'll be great for me. That'll be well worth all the, you know, the last few months of being tortured.
For now.
For now. And then I'll assert my mantle. So things are going pretty good then, you'd say, huh? Like, seems like we have multiple valid arguments for the warrant. And multiple Brady violations involved on this warrant. I mean, they, once this warrant... Hey, you know something? You know what I'm going to do? They're going to be so demoralized after the pre-trial hearing when the warrant gets ruled and all those charges get ruled invalid or whatever. I'm going to formally request that they drop all charges. I'm going to give them the opportunity to drop all charges against me.
Another thing, too, have you seen the subpoenas yet that they released, that Charlotte released to us?
X, Y, and Z.
And everything?
They never notified me of my bank records or phones being subpoenaed.
Oh.
Yeah, I was never notified of that.
They never shared a document with you at all?
Nope. Nothing that had that in it. Let me see. I think it was... Okay. All they said was the raid receipt has been sent to you. And then let me check what Matt Martin sent me one too.
The big thing that's been stated in the subpoenas, if you haven't read it yet, they explicitly said the warehouse was not part of our investigation.
Kangaroo, thanks for the brand new Prime.
And they're fully aware when you got your first weapons license and when you lost it.
Oh. Well, I'm a fucking... I really am a goddamn tard. Yesterday, they said your phone and bank have been subpoenaed. This has been shared via the document tab on your phone. Well, when did they do this? When did they FOIA request this?
The 29th.
On the 29th? Did they have... How many days did they have to give it to me once they got it? Because this might be another violation. They gave it to me a day ago. That means they... did they have 6 or 7 days, or did they only have like a couple days?
I remember reading a minimum. So,
let's go talk to Arnold Weiss.
The citizens named in a search warrant within a 72-hour.
Judge Weiss.
Judge Weiss, you down at the town hall?
The warrant.
Hello, yes I am.
I'll be down there soon. Bye. What were you saying? No, finish what you're saying, my bad. So is it listed in there 72 hours, or was it sealed, or was it given delay notice?
I'll have to check if it was given delayed notice or not. But
let's go talk. Let's go down. I'll see you at town hall, all right? And we'll press Weiss over it.
Sounds good.